Good morning. Good morning. My name is Rick Noda. I'm here in beautiful Encinitas, California. I am the founder of T3 Body and your host for T3 Talks, where we tighten tactical and we transition. Now, today, you guys, we are building off of our last podcast was on the why. You know, the why to me is always the start of everything. But it's actually one of the most frustrating because the second most important is the how, right? So we start to get the understanding of the why. Now let's break down the how. Now, the how, I like to break it off into 3 points. The first point is that we've talked about it hundreds of times. You've seen in my previous podcast, the how is the SMART, the specific, measurable, achievable, realistic target. Okay, but, I use that a lot. But it really, to a lot of us, seems like still a huge stack of papers. Well, what do you mean SMART, Rick? Well, the smart thing about it, you guys, is manageable. All right? That is something where, I like to, my impression of manageable is a lot of big wins. Now, the cool thing is, I know if I could do 3 push-ups, guess what my SMART goal is? To do 2.5 push-ups. Might sound funny, but it's true, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to discourage myself from doing it again and again and again. So one of the things about establishing the how is really take it down realistic, man. And I hate to sound like Crash, I sound like Crash from Finding Nemo. Totally, dude. You just need to find the groove and just let yourself go. And some of us sound like, Finding Nemo. But no, she's just I can't make it up anymore. We may, Seven might put a graphic up in here from totally just let it go, dude.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa, kill the motor, dude. Let us see what Squirt does flying solo.
Focus, dude.
Is really get it very realistic, you guys. And don't, if you think it's really dumb, who cares? Because it's your goal, because the goal is to get the how. The how is to start. The how is to start specific, measurable, achievable, realistic target. We've established a goal. That's number 1. Here's what I have to say about dumb. Dumb is one of those subjective data words that we use that really bugs us. Like, for example, I call myself a dumbass, and for some reason, that bugs me, all right? It bugs me just enough to really motivate me, to do the how to do it, to kind of move forward. So when someone tells me something's dumb, they often say they just don't understand it, or they don't really think that in the end it works. Now, what is something on the how? Okay, now I'm not that smart, you guys. I have allowed for somebody else smarter than I, Joe Friel. Oh my God, I can always say his name incorrectly. And Andy Coggan are the fathers of endurance sports, you guys. Now, the nice thing about them is they created the formula: frequency plus duration equals results or intensity. Well, there's that dumb thing. All right, it may sound dumb. Now, Esteban, Armando, Sally, Lisa, Vundin, everybody that's in my practice knows that a little bit every day is the how. Now, when I mean a little bit, you guys, this is what we used to do as a nurse. You have your hip operated on. I read the doctor's orders. The doctor's order says that within 2 hours from surgery, you need to ambulate to the door handle. You hear that? How dumb does that sound? Right? It can, right? I just had major surgery. How do you expect me to do that? Well, it's only dumb because the science behind it is if you don't move, you run the risk of blood clots. We've noticed that right after anesthesia, when someone gets put under anesthetic, all right, their body has to clear that. And the easiest way to do that is just get you to move. Now, it may seem dumb, and as a nurse, people would yell at me. They would say bad words to me, like, "Oh my God, you won't! I've been post surgery." I know, maybe dumb, sir, person, but this is what the doctor ordered. What the first thing that we said We created SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic target. The second is how we do it. No matter how dumb it may be seen, we apply the formula. Frequency plus duration equals results. Do a little bit every day. I explained to one of my clients the other day. She says, well, what is little bit? What do you mean how? I go, watch this. All right, now do that 3 times a day from your desk. And you know what? You're going to feel better because your body is moving. It almost like the heading's going to be how dumb it may seem, but it works. It just works. It just keeps your body moving. So this is, again, building on the how. The third and final thing is find a buddy. I'm not going to lie. Find a buddy, find a friend. It could be your dog. It could be your cat. It could be your fish. It could be your girlfriend. It could be your boyfriend, the girl you're trying to get with. If you're thirsty and you want to find someone and you want to break that bridge, invite them to do something a little bit different, Invite them to start something. Now, avoid this. Big X here. 20-day challenge. Be the best version of you. Hardcore this. Hardcore this. What? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm an intense individual, and I have asked you to prepare for things. I have asked you, and when you come to my sessions, I'm not going to ask you not to think. Now, if you think thinking is intensity, well, you know what? Then I'm sorry. Then you know what? We gotta do some more multiplications. But find a friend, find a buddy, find a person, an animal to help you with it. Because you know what? My dog Boots, you can see here in the picture, you know what she helps me do? Take naps. She's actually the opposite. Because as I'm hyper ADHD, all my body tells me is to go, 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 go. I need that dog to go, isn't it time to take a nap right now? So sometimes the how is how to shut it down. Never thought about that, did you? Ooh, that's for another video, you guys. So again, to reiterate again, the how. How do you do it? You start with a specific, measurable, achievable, realistic target. My goal, for example, is to get up and do 5 arm circles, to do 5 firecrackers. And I'll want to do that for the next 5 days. That's simple. Now, the second step in, how do I stop being a dumbass? How do I continue to do that? Put reminders up for myself. Allow for myself to even know that the smallest thing works, which is the formula. Frequency plus duration equals intensity. So that on Tuesday, when I tell myself I don't want to do that again because I don't think it's going to add value even for that 5 that I'm doing, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to fight the urge to stop. And then the third and the most, I'm going to try to find a buddy or a person or someone to help me be accountable or keep me having fun or providing that community that's involved, that comes along with fitness or what I like to say, just movement, you guys. So when I say our motivation inspires you to be better, you guys, what I really want you to do is execute that how, brother, and how to make yourself feel a little bit better. See you guys soon. Thanks for checking out our videos. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and hit that button right below. Or if you want to check out the latest video right here over my shoulder, go ahead and click that link. If you want to check us out on our social networks, we're at T3 Body Encinitas. That's T3 Body Encinitas. Or shoot me a quick email at info@T3 Body Encinitas, where our motivation inspires you to be better. See you guys soon.